Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to check out some Firos Purple PETG filament. Let's get to it. Alright, so first we'll start off with the box, and then we'll go over to Amazon, get a little more details. Firos, F-I-R-S-O-S, www.firos.net, support at firos.net. Pretty much just some barcode, FS-US-PETG 2.2 pounds, purple PETG 3D printer filament, new, made in China. I have a little window, you can see the purple, made in China. Just the logo, 3D printer filament on the back. Flammable, keep dry, recycle, not garbage, stay out of the sun, I guess, or lasers. Pew pew. Material, we have PLA, silk, PETG, and ABS. None of that marked, so I wonder what's in the box. Nothing on the bottom. And it just says, open on the top. Alright, let's go over to Amazon. Alright, so, looks like it was about $16.99. I think I got it a few dollars cheaper than that, because that's usually how I buy these filaments. They have a multiple range of colors there. I'm not sure if they're all PLA, PETG, or what. Of course, can't click on it. But as you can see, there's quite a bit. So let's get back straight to it. Alright, let's open it up. I'm sure you'll have noticed, new camera. Looks way better. Alright. Very purple. Nothing in the box. Nothing in the box. Okay. Well, first off, I think y'all can see that. Let's see if I can get in there. It is crushed. Not the worst I've seen. It is cardboard. It will go back, but that could cause some problems for some people. Start with the back since we're there. We got retainer holes on both sides. A nice little window so you can see how much you have left. Here on the front. Ooh, that is shiny. Yeah, if it looks like that much glare to you, it is that much glare for me off of this plastic. Alright, that's better. Ooh, maybe. Firos PETG 1 kilogram, 2.2 pounds, 3D printer filament. Spools made of recycled material. Over here on the right, we have the contact information again. Web at www.firos.net. Email at support@firos.net. On this side, we have length 330 to 335 meters. Bed temp of 65 plus or minus 10 degrees Celsius. Nozzle temp 220 plus 10 degrees plus or minus 10 degrees Celsius. Printing speed 30 to 70 millimeters per second. Pretty standard we see on all of these. Once again, windows and retainer holes top and bottom. Alright. Bag. It's very tightly sealed. Yeah, that looks like to be the only crush point. Well, it is a little deformed here and here and here. So yeah, definitely will cause some issues if you're putting this in a multi-material unit. You definitely see this getting caught up or just wobbling or just having problems. Alright, let's go ahead and cut her open. Oh, look at that. It does have easy access tear right here on the far side. Not a resealable bag. Ooh. Boy, that's tight. There we go. Okay. Our excuse me. Nothing in the bag. First time I've gotten filament without a moisture packet inside, so that's kind of surprising. Alright, nice pretty label. We can bend this out. It's a little better. It's look at that, the layers have separated. And they're separating more. Not a really good sign. Good thing I am not putting this in a multi-material unit. Oh, here's our silica wrapped under it, and it is been wrapped in plastic. Check that out. I've never seen that. I'm not sure how I feel about it. The windings underneath are not the cleanest, but not the messiest. Let's see if we can find the beginning. Did I get lucky? Yeah, I got lucky. This is a new experience. Let's see, I don't like that. I definitely don't need any of this caught up in my filament. Ugh. Okay, and this plastic wrapping is now torn and is stuck between the filament and the spool. I'm not sure the reason of this. Oh, Lordy. You there yet? Are there yet? Ugh. My gosh. Okay, and now there is some stuck to the filament in places. Let's see if we can get this out. That came off. Okay. This plastic tape, it's just like saran wrap is, packaging wrap is just shredding itself. And it's leaving little pieces all over the filament. What is going on there? Jeez. Jeez Louise. Let's try this. And look at that. There's pieces stuck right in between. It is stuck to the filament. Man. We might happen to be leaving a review on Amazon. Look at that. I can already tell you, I am 100% confident I'm not getting all of this off the filament. And I'm not sure what this is going to do when we try to print. It's like it is wrapped under pieces of filament. I don't understand how that happens. Wow. Yeah, it is under pieces of filament. Okay, we're going to try a different path. Well, there's our first test. We know what that means. So it looks like all this, oh, geez, it's just sticking to everything. Yeah, there we go. And I still can't get all the plastic off. It is just stuck to every, jeez, every wrap. Sorry there, guys. Keep this in shot. I'm just trying to get enough of this off. I cannot even get all this plastic off of here. Man. Eventually I'll be able to tell you how well it prints. maybe. I thought unwinding it that far would get me past all of this. Jeez. It is just bonded to the filament in places. And there is absolutely zero way. Man. Yeah, cannot get this plastic out. Okay, this one's coming out. Once again, bonded to the filament. Oh, jeez. All right. I'll try to get this back on as clean as possible to one side so we can at least look at the rest of the wrap. I can feel the plastic as I'm rewinding this on here. I can feel it like every wrap around, I just hit some more of that plastic wrap. Man, that is highly disappointing. Look right here, you can just see it. It is just fused to it. Okay. That is the most difficult unboxing I've ever done so far. Well, first off, windings. Not great, not bad. Little disappointing. Everything I put back, I tried to keep over here. Of course, I crossed a few, but yeah, not the best. That might have something to do with this wrap job. Smell-wise, smells like black licorice. Black licorice. Smell it. Go ahead, smell it. No, it doesn't have COVID. No, it does. No, we're good. Yeah. It's sweet with a bit of a bite on it. It smells like licorice. And our first test, which is kind of disappointing here. Well, that's odd. The ends are nice and flexible, but it broke back here. Let's get rid of all this pain. All right. Let's try the brake test. Pretty good. I want to see maybe that was a fluke, but it's very strange. Going good. This filament is so shiny. It hasn't broken yet. Right, we're going to call it there. That's a good sign. Although, I'm just not sure what's going to happen with little pieces of saran wrap getting printed out. Feel-wise, and I noticed this spooling it back together, it's pretty consistent. I do feel a little bit of waviness. And then, of course, plastic. It does have a little bit of waviness in it. It's just so much plastic. We're not even going to save this much. There we go. There's just plastic all over that. All right. Yeah. I can feel that waviness. Let's see if y'all can possibly see it. Just kind of barely. Just some wavy, wavy, wavy. Right. Let's see if possibly try something new here. Got a couple of options. There we go. Under the microscope. Really need to get a color filter on this microscope. It is nowhere that amber in real life. let's just do this the easy way. Put it down or the way we're supposed to, in which it does not look purple at all under the microscope. It is very purple everywhere else. Yeah, you can't really see the waviness. I can definitely feel it though. Come back over here. So that's interesting. Let's check our consistency with our completely inaccurate calipers. 1.6, we know that's 1.7. 1.6. 1.6. 1.6. 1.6. 1.6. 1.6. 1.6. 1.6. 1.6. 1.6. 1.6. Oh, there we go. 1.6. Get in there. Oh, over here we're getting a 1.7. Definitely have a little bit of variation or inconsistency in our extrusion. All right, let's secure that there. This guy out of here. Okay, as always, I'm going to throw this on the printer. It'll be an Ender 3 Pro. We're going to print a calibration cube, a Stacko Cat, and a Vinci at 100 millimeters per second. We'll come back. We'll see how it turned out. Catch you guys in a minute. All right, welcome back, everybody. We've got the prints done. Let's take a look at them, see how they came out. All right, once again, back with the Firos Purple PETG. As always, printed a calibration cube, Stacko Kitty, and Vinci. I printed these at 225 because it said this was 220 plus or minus 10 degrees. So I said, hey, let's go in the middle, and did 225. 2 walls, 20% infill, 100 millimeters per second, and came out decent. No adhesion issues, no jamming issues, no blobbing. Little bit of stringing, very little bit of stringing. I think probably if I'd have cut this down at 220, it probably would have printed perfect. So let's start with the calibration cube. Over here, a new corner cam. Came out very nice and sharp. No sagging, no blobbing, no under extrusion. Top looks really nice. Let's go over to the microscope. Go. And I got this guy a little better color calibrated. So top came out nice. As you can see, it does look like it printed a little bit soft, which makes me think if I had stuck at the 220, it would have been fine. Let's look at a side. Layers look nice and clean. Top does have a little bit of lifting, one little bit of stringing. Check the X. Nice and sharp, no burning. Looks extremely consistent. Our nowhere is nicely tuned Y-axis. But still, we're not judging the printer, we're judging the filament. Very nice, sharp, and clean. The back. Top corners. I do have these starting with 0 fan and then kicking up to about 40%. But I think either if I had taken the fan higher and also dropped this 5 degrees, I think this would have been right on the money. So that's the calibration cube. Go back over here to our Stacko Kitty. Came out very nice. Looks like one little blob right there. A little bit of stringing on the top. Back came out nice. Same issue we always have right on the underside of the tail, except for very few filaments. I think, once again, if we had kicked the fan up 10% and dropped the temperature 5 degrees, I really think that would have been perfect. Now, on the front, there is a little bit of, let's see if I can get there. You'll see those burning right in there. I'm not sure what caused that. Did not happen on the calibration cube. But possibly that has something to do with all that plastic that was stuck in there. That is my gut feeling. Because I could never get it off the filament. You would think after the calibration cube that would have been enough to clear it all off, but I really don't think so. So let's go to the microscope. All right. Start with the top of the cat. Came out much sharper compared to the calibration cube. You can see that one little bit of stringing right in there. Ears are decently sharp. Little bit of stringing there. Yeah, those are the back two corners. Once again, I think temperature's too high. There's that one little bit of print zit right in there, but besides that, layer lines look nice and clean. Burning. Let's go to the front. So look at that. That's the only thing I can think that is that plastic. And if that happened on a multi-hour print, I would be very upset. So I hope they stop this practice. But besides that, the whiskers are nice and sharp. The eyes are sharp. Everything is sharp. Feet are sharp. The back, you can see more of that burning in there. But everything else looks good. Just that one issue would stop me from buying this filament again. I may buy another one just to see if they've learned their lesson. I might even email them to say, hey, check out this video. This is the results that I've got. I've never seen that. I don't think anyone has seen that. Back of the tail. Besides that, everything is really nice. Take a look at the feet. Nice and clean. Usually this is the model that if I'm having issues with the filament, it's the feet where I'll see it first. Usually when these front feet pop off. No issues. No supports. So that actually, yeah, you can definitely tell. If that had some more fan, I think we would have had perfect underside there on the cat. But besides that, decent. All right. Lastly but not least, over to our benchy. Haven't even really inspected this guy yet, but he looks pretty good. I do see one defect right off the bat. Get to that in the microscope. Besides that, pretty sharp model. All right. Start at the top. Smokestack looks nice and clean. Roof looks good and clean. Work to the bow. Pretty nice. A little bit of stringing in there. A little bit. Nice in there. Once again, more stringing though. There is the one issue. That back corner. Oh, well, the whole real top, really. And stringing. Yeah, I really think kicking the fan up even 20% with this filament. And since it is on one of those kind of lower ends of PETG and print temp, I think it would actually help from a lower temp. Sides came out really, really nice. Little bit right in there. Very small. Make same thing. Lower temp, more fan. Besides that, the rest of the sides look great. See what the back looks like. Can't read it, but it is pretty clean. And we've got a lot of glare. Exhaust port looks good. Bottom looks really good. No issues at all with adhesion. Let's look at a porthole. One day I'll figure out how to actually right direction to focus this microscope. Decently nice, except for the arch there. Box is pretty sharp. Look at the back. Yep, just the very top of the porthole. Little issue at the top of the wheel. Top of the arch. And window. Which that actually bridged better than I was expecting. A little bit of stringing in there. Yeah, I think just like one more print with this guy, or maybe two, dropping the temperature up in the fan, and this will be an excellent filament, except for this issue that just, yeah, I think I am gonna probably waste the money. We'll buy another spool. We'll see how it comes wrapped. I'm gonna check their website, if they do have a yeah, they do have a website. Check it before I do, and we'll go from there. But besides that, decent filament. It is sadly just the wrapping and the crushed roll. So if you get these guys out of the way. Remember, this roll was crushed in two spots here where it's now separating, which I can see causing further issues. And then up over in here, I can't remember. I can't see it. We straightened that one out. But it is very deformed. So yeah, there we have it. That is the Firos Purple PETG filament. If anybody else has bought any of this and run into this issue, let me know. Yeah, I'm gonna look into another spool, possibly contact them and see what they say. It's very disappointing. It was very excellent prints with not much work. Even to tune this, that is completely ruined by the fact that the spool would not work in a multi-material setup. Like the Bamboo Labs, because it would just go nuts. I don't even know on the size, but there's no way that would roll evenly without getting jammed up. And then the fact that this saran wrap packaging over the filament with the silica gel to it just doesn't make any sense. I don't quite understand with the labor that was involved in that, well, even machine labor, how that made more sense than just dropping the silica in the inside and sealing it in the back. Seems like a needless step. So, I will catch y'all next time. Once again, if you've tried this, leave a comment. If you want to try it, leave a comment. And I will see y'all on the next one. Have a good one.